welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Eyes up, eyes up, eyes up. Eyes up, right here.
H-Town, throw your H's up, and welcome, D'Amico Ryans and your two-time defending AFC South champion, Houston Texans.
Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract with a fourth-year man out of Iowa State.
Sometimes we can make NFL football so complicated, Mike. There's different schemes, the personnel, different approaches to how to play the game. But when it all comes down to it, the best teams in the league, they simply just find a way to win. It might look different week in and week out. It might take 40 passes or it might take 40 runs. It could be a shootout or a slugfest. It doesn't matter. They are comfortable operating in all situations. And
in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Big Sheldon Rankin. He gets in to drop it. It's a loss of 8.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Purdy. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him. And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And he's going to have a Niners first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn 4th down into a first.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 4. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. Here's McCaffrey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
On 2nd down, Purdy. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that first down marker, but they're going to mark him just short. So 3rd down coming up.
We may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll run the sneak, and he's going to have a 49ers first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And he'll take this one in. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing. Eddie Pinheiro.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So out come the Houston Texans, and Greg, it is one of the good quarterbacks in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year, #2 pick in that 2023 draft. Year 3 for C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State.
We had a chance to see him out on the field early in pregame, and I thought he looked really sharp. I thought he looked focused. We had a chance to talk to him earlier in the week, and he's excited for this opportunity today. He thinks he's got a chance to lead this offense and have a lot of success, and ultimately the #1 goal is to come out with a victory. Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds. Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Makes it third down.
He's usually such a
12
reliable
yards to
target
go.
in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll air one out for Higgins. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
So on fourth down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. That one hits at the 10. No one there to stop it, though. Bounds into the end zone. It'll be a touchdown. The 49ers offense ready to get going with their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. He'll find his man. That's Kendrick Bourne. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
This one complete to Bourne. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down.
A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down, 49ers.
And these are the tough yards you judge a back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that 1st down by about a yard or 2.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on 1st down. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. And no turnover here. Want the Cards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
On 4th down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 15. Texans offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 17 yards on that play. 1st down for Houston.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Got his man. It's Kirk. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Kirk is the motion man. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense is right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
That's good for a Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 7-0 is our score. More from Houston coming up in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. Here's 1st and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. Running is Chubb. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. Kirk is the motion man. They'll go play action with Stroud. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The rookie out of Georgia, Michael Williams, in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that 2nd down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
having some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The 16-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield, that's the area we usually see holding. Throwing is Stroud. To the right side, and Kurt's got it. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
A second down throw for Stroud. He's going to, and he's in. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Houston.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Texans will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all time, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motions right. Off the play fake, Purdy. Finding his tight end, Farrell. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, 49ers.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game. Get him the ball.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Purdy now on second down. That's taken in by Jennings. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
8 yards. And it's third down.
And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
So he isn't able to move the chains, but I think this is still a great example to just point out that certain guys on the field earn the trust of their quarterback. And he wasn't even necessarily open, Mike, but he's still, hey, it's third down. Give one of my best players an opportunity to go up and compete for the ball. And he's going to continue to get more of these 50-50 opportunities when he keeps coming down with them.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. And they'll bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. The throw on the run is complete, and he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That one pulled in by Bryant. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Stroud gonna tuck this one on his own read. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's a loss of a yard.
What an impressive play by this linebacker. I mean, Mike, back in the day, you would never see a linebacker take down a wide receiver in the open field like that. But these guys are tremendous athletes who can really hold their own in space. And he killed that play before it even had a chance to develop.
This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And good coverage by Putty. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Texans offense ready to see what they can do. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. They'll run it, and it's the USC man, Woody Marks. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's over the middle and caught by Collins. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Stroud. Forced out wide. And he will slide at the end, give him about 5. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
3rd and 10. Now Stroud to the left side into the hands of Collins. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's McCaffrey. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back from Houston. In a moment, it is 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. It's a gain of 19 in the air. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll let one go down the middle. And he's in! Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, San Francisco. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers are on top. It's 14-10.
Texans 10.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Texans offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. Now, screen set up for Marks. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
On 2nd down, Stroud. Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So, a pair of 1st downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stroud will find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. It's a gain of 34.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
leads to second.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Purdy on first down. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counter-punch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustments will pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Texans offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is 1. As they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Kirk is the motion man. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. D. Winters there to bring him down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. They motion the slot man left. They'll go play action with Stroud.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. Gain of 13 for number 13. And a first down.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
A short throw pulled in by Schultz. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's second and 7. He's back to Schultz. He's got it again. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up third down.
Brings up third and 5.
To throw is Stroud. And that is incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And now it's fourth down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Texans will take the lead here in the third quarter.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike, but 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
This returnable from the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The 49ers offense trotting back out with their first involvement of this second half. They trailed by 2, and will start this drive with 1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
First down, 49ers.
Really no hesitation on the part of the quarterback, Mike. I mean, he knew where that open receiver was going to be based on his pre-snap read. The defense did nothing to alter that picture, and that's a great play to start this drive.
Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. Picked off by the all-pro corner, Derek Stingley. And the Texans are going to take over just shy of midfield.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
They'll motion a tight end right. On 1st and 10, it's Chubb. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Once again, it's Chubb. He'll be taken down about the 33-yard line. Alfred Collins there to bring him down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. Now here's a keeper on his own read. And now flags fly as a gain of about 4 could be negated. Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll air one out for Higgins. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That one doinks off the upright and in. Fortunate break, but the kick is good. And the Texans will extend their third quarter lead. Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Niners offense back onto the field for their next possession. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Open man, right side, he's got it. They get 20 on the connection. 1st down, 49ers.
First down.
That's just playing quarterback at a really high level, Mike. I mean, once he realizes his initial pre-snap read has changed, he just calmly goes through his progressions against this zone look. He ends up delivering a strike, and they keep the drive alive.
They'll give to McCaffrey on the option. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down. Throwing is Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They bring the tight end in motion. 3rd and short. Purdy. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Daniil Hunter with the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll send the tight end in motion right. On 2nd down, Purdy. He takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The 49ers out for the punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they'll try to keep it going. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Bernardo Green there to bring him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Stroud. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Here's 3rd and 2. To throw, it's Stroud. He's got his man, right side, it's complete.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Texans first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
On play action. Stroud to the right side, and Kurt's got it. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. The ball comes out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And on 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
A fair catch signals, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Niners offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. Play action now. Purdy. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 29, here's 2nd and 3. On to the 4th quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. And this will wind up a Niners first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
A gain of 17 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another first down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
49ers.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
A tight end in motion now. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Third-year man, Will Anderson, getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get...
Good blocking, and he's in. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
All right, now, what can the Niners do as they face a big 2-point conversion here?
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now Purdy. He'll swing that out wide, and he is not able to get to the goal line, so they stop him, cannot bump the lead up to 3. It remains a 1-point game. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Here's Smith to return it, and he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On second down, Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
Brings up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll air one out for Higgins. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Niners offense headed back to take over once more. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Good running inside the 25. And it will finally be brought down at the Niners' 11-yard line. That one good for 29.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Here comes the jet sweep. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's got another one. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Pinheiro on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers are going to open up the lead to 8.
Texans 19.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. He fields it at the 8. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Texans offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Yards on the play.
They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at their 49-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. And he will score! Christian Kirk, touchdown Texans. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this 2-point conversion here to tie it up.
Now a big spot here for the Texans as they'll try for 2.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point.
Here's Stroud. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game is tied.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
Complete to number 80.
They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
First down.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
They'll go play action with Purdy. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
A gain of 14.
That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Across midfield with a 48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Open man is Jennings. He's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Purdy. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
San Francisco.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back.
Holding offense.
So holding is the call. And take that touchdown off the board. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. This one complete to Bourne. And he's into the end zone. Hendrick Bourne. Touchdown, 49ers. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will go up by 7.
34, Texans 27.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field.
26-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Chubb. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Stroud to throw. He'll get this complete over the middle with Kurtz. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
I think the defender thought he had himself a pick here, Mike. He saw that curl coming the entire way, but unfortunately for him, it was a curl and go. They took him deep. Leads to a huge pickup.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Now, screen set up for Marks. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd down and 3. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. And it's an incompletion.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big job.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's second down. Stroud going to set up the throw, and he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 49ers 21-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Stroud. Pass right side, and Higgins. There's the catch. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
And goal.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the first down. And that brings up 4th down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And it's a touchdown! They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late fourth as the kickoff comes. And no return here. This is a touchback. So, here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game.
At the 44-yard line.
It is 2nd and a yard. They'll send their tight end left. Purdy now on 2nd down. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. The motion man here is Bourne. 1st and 10. Purdy. Open man there. It is Bourne. Now timeout call. Let's see. You're looking at a long field goal try from here. Well, this might be one final heave to the end zone.
37-yard line.
So, here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This to win the game. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. So, here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This one he's got to have. And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And with the clock at 0-0, we are headed to overtime. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Texans offense ready to take over possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action. Stroud. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
A second down throw for Stroud. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw is Stroud. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The Niners offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Now a first throw here in overtime. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Trying to fight any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
There's that man again, another catch. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
Holding offense.
The 49ers out to punt this one. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Texans offense ready to take over once more. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Kirk is the motion man. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Stroud connects with Collins. And it's a first down for Houston.
That's good for Texans. First down. 1st and 10 at the
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On the handoff, this is Chubb. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that is incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The Texans set to punt this one away, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. 49ers offense ready to get back at it. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
At the 22-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Third down, Purdy. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. 18 yards on the connection. First down, 49ers.
On the play. And a 49er first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
That's caught by McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 11 yards on the connection there. It's good for a Niners first down.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Back to the air is Purdy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They bring their tight end right. On third down, it's Purdy. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
In this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
They're all set to kick this one away. They'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Texans offense ready to get back to work. Start on the ground. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Stroud. This one complete to Higgins. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. And that not a guy you can afford to lose here in overtime. Third and a yard. Back to throw. Stroud. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a first down for Houston.
That's good for a Texans first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That one's down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
The run toss to Chubb. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Stroud to throw. Catch left side is made by Higgins. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
16 yards. That's good for an H-town. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
A run up the middle with Chubb. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate plays.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Kirk is the motion man. On 2nd down, Chubb. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. They'll go with Chubb. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Takes his head up, running left, searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
I used to have a coach that in these situations say, we're going to call a play, Mike, that in essence just adds yards to the punt. So it's 3rd and a mile. Pick up as many as you can. If you pop one for the first down, great. But if not, you bring out the punt team, and however many yards you picked up on 3rd down, you add it on top of the punt.
And he has missed this one. No good. And we will keep going here in overtime.
Such a deflating feeling now on that sideline. Here, you have a shot where you make it, you win. Now your defense has to go back on the field again, and I can guarantee you this is going to be a slow walk back onto that field.
Well, it's another catch for his favorite target. And now with 6 seconds left in overtime, they're going to take a timeout.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. Purdy. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And with just 2 seconds remaining, the timeout is called here in OT.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
So, here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This one to win it in overtime. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So, here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. He got it. So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They knew a field goal would do it, and a pressure kick from distance was right on the money. They come away with the victory here in overtime. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Houston, good night, everyone.